if I feel there is a major threat in my surrounding. And that explains why so many women are experiencing irregular periods, PCOD, and even early menopause.
Yeah.
Because your ovaries' function is to procreate. You cannot create anything from a place of survival and from a place where you are maybe contemplating, how am I going to run this battle? How am I going to fight this battle? And the modern day world is incredibly stressful.
Yeah.
Cortisol is not the best friends with melatonin, which is your sleep hormone. And if you don't sleep early and if you don't sleep on time, you will not be secreting your growth hormones. Growth hormones get secreted only when we are in a very well rested, deep sleep state.
So it's all like interrelated. It's a cycle.
Everything is interrelated. Like cortisol is good only to a certain extent and only during a certain period of the day. After sunset, your body wants to slow down, your body wants to wind down, and this applies even to men. When men are constantly in a state of overdriven, constant state of just to be able to meet their ends, and they are constantly working, there is no rest, constantly looking at the blue light, laptop, phone, Netflixing, maybe even like when they think that it's actually they're chilling, their body is up. The body is not going to secrete melatonin because the body thinks I need to stay up because maybe there is an activity which needs my presence. Cortisol allows you to power through the day. It allows you to lift heavy, which ideally for a man should be in the morning, and for women it should be based on where you are at in your cycle. If cortisol is constantly being pumped into your system, you're going to have an adrenal exhaustion, which is, if you're a woman, is going to interfere with your progesterone secretion. Progesterone is our progestational hormone. It is what we need to feel safe in our body. If you are excessively secreting cortisol, this progesterone does not get secreted. So when this does not get secreted, you become estrogen dominant by default. And when you are estrogen dominant, you start experiencing weight gain. Have you seen women who have this cortisol belly?
Yes.
That's a classic estrogen dominant sign. Adult acne, hair thinning, again, they have recession of the hairline, male pattern baldness starts because they also become dominant in androgens. And when you have excess testosterone in your body, that gets converted to DHT because your body does not know what to do with excess testosterone. And DHT then fights with your hair follicles, for nutrition. That's competition.
Yeah.
And DHT always wins. What happens when DHT wins is your hair follicle will miniaturize over a period of time. And this hair follicle miniaturization is what creates baldness and hair thinning and hair loss, which does not just create a self-image issue, but it is speaking a much deeper story that your body is crying for help.
Yeah. Basically, the hair follicles give up fighting with the cortisol, and that is when things go aside.
Yeah, as I said, your body is only going to prioritize the absolute non-negotiables. Like, you eat food every day. You need energy. What is that energy coming from? It's coming because your blood is circulating in your digestive organ to create and assimilate the nutrition so that you can power through the day and do your basic stuff.